everybody, this is C.W.S. and today we are just looking at some weather that we are a little bit concerned about, not too much. Preferably this area. Hang on, let me get my pen tool out. Right here is where we have this severe weather threat today. Sorry, not, but our main threat is probably around here, as we do have a little cutoff, and also we gotta include some of the coast too. So basically, that's our main threat. Where it's gonna be, they did create, guys, a circle zone right here. That's for those potential stronger showers and thunderstorms, which we do right here. Let's check some of these advisories. Winds excess of 40 miles an hour. This is a long line of thunderstorms that is potentially going to make its way to the coast, it's looking like. But it looks like it's going in a diagonal direction based on all the tracks. So, Maryland, you could definitely get hit. Delaware, Virginia Beach, you have a possibility of getting hit. Other than that, we have a slight risk of severe weather. Now, I am a little concerned because we do, this is on day 3, sorry, this is day 2. No, it's on day 1 today. Yeah, here you go, guys, sorry, I got the risk. Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. It's very tricky to see, okay, especially in Pennsylvania where the slight risk ends. We got this little slither right here of Lehigh County that is in that slight risk. We are watching. I would honestly also include probably this area as well, because when I looked on the future radar, I did see some stronger cells that were potentially going to hit that area around 5-6 p.m. Our main threats today are just gusty winds, like damaging winds, and a few isolated tornadoes as our threats today. We do have a line. Now, some of the cells, the line is right here right now. They're not really showing it, but it's it's near the Pittsburgh Metro, probably a little more toward, that's basically the base of the line. It's going to move through, I would say that this is probably now, alright, that's definitely now, and then I would say this area, guys, right here, especially down here as well, this area is going to be getting hit by that line. Hang on, it made it a little too big. The area, if you see I cut this circle in half, the area on the left is getting hit at around 4-5 p.m. This one on the right is going to be 5-6 p.m. There isn't really much, guys. I noticed there isn't really much of a risk. So if you're ever at the shore or anything, we do have a little slither of New Jersey, particularly Elmer, Glassboro, Vineland. Not particularly much, but we do have some cities like Lancaster, Reading, Philadelphia Metro in the slight risk. We are a little concerned about that. But these cells are still going to be severe, so I would say this area should also be in the slight risk. They may update it, though. I'm not really sure, because the way this line is moving is that why this area especially is in the severe threat, we have that classic line of storms that's a front that's shaped like that coming from the Midwest, which this is the Midwest over here, so this is why we do have those risks in for these parts of Pennsylvania today. General thunder for State College. We're saying general thunder, and I do agree on the National Weather Service on this because State College is going to get hit in 2 hours. The temperatures are relatively not that high there, not enough instability, but we're going to have 70s and low 80s in this slight risk area, particularly over here in some of the metro areas of like Lancaster, Allentown, Trenton, Philadelphia, and Wilmington. So that is honestly a lot to deal with. But we are seeing some rotation. Not much though. We got more special weather statements, particularly for Virginia. Okay, so I was right. This did get extended. Yup, I was correct. It is moving toward the direction I said it would. So, it looks like the line is particularly moving this way, based on how the warning, this one is gonna be like kind of take like a little turn. This one is definitely moving. They're all moving in the same direction. That's not like what we're focusing on though. This area is in the slight risk, but we're not really gonna see any of that until the secondary line. This is like a stationary line right here, very mild. Our secondary line that's like this wide, right there. That's where it is right now. We have to focus on that. So a slight risk going all the way from Charleston, North Carolina, all the way up to about Allentown, Pennsylvania. That is a large span of slight risk. Especially the northern area looks like to be getting some of the most severest cells, definitely around the D.C., Philadelphia metro. I'm sorry, I did not mean to include Hazleton in that. But we are getting a lot of storms, so just watch out for that. I mean, last time this happened, it was slight. National Weather Service made it enhanced then. I think if anything, if it does get a little more severe, they're probably going to extend the slight risk toward about this area, near kind of like Vineland, if anything. I wouldn't really say it is going to be enhanced, because I mean, this line, let's say this front was the front that spawned all these tornadoes in like Cole, Oklahoma, Missouri, Texas, and Kansas. So that is, it's coming from the west. I would say westerly fronts, especially if it still could pack a punch from the Midwest coming toward the racing to the coast, which is what this line is doing right now. So, even though it's racing to the coast, it's not going to get to our main areas till around about maybe like 4:30, maybe for like the edge on the left. Like, let's say right here, it's like 4:30. But then like 5 and 6 is going to be the warmest time of the day. All right, guys? Also, when the storms are going to hit. So that's why we do have a potential. This area is going to get hit at like 5 to 6. This area, like the coastal area, probably 6 to 7. And the storms are going to be out of here by 8 to 9. Yeah, so this is going to be, it's not too concerning. I am definitely going to track this for you guys. Also, guys, thank you for reaching 308 subscribers. It was from a YouTube short I made that got 30,000 views. Thank you for making it. Thank you for making it. Thank you for subscribing. And, well, that's really all I have to keep track of today.